What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham with another reaction. Here we go.
As a woman, dealing with a man who knows his worth is literally like the most like humbling experience ever, because he will literally cut your ass off. Like, he'll let you slide on a couple of crazy things, but like that final one, your ass cut. And that shit is so heartbreaking because it's like when a nigga mess up, you're like, boy, you will never hit this again. But when you mess up, and you really got to accept the fact that you messed up and that you will never hit that again, that is very humbling, okay?
I just can't stop staring at her mouth. Jesus Christ. Anyway, she's talking that real shit, man. She's talking that real shit, you know? When you're dealing with a man that knows his worth, you know, when you're dealing with a man with a masculine identity, it's a whole different game, man. It's a whole different, I can't stop staring at, oh, sorry. It's a whole different game, man. When you're dealing with a man that knows what he's worth, it's a whole different game. But I'm gonna play it back and break it down.
As a woman, dealing with a man who knows his worth is literally like the most like humbling experience ever, because
it's a humbling experience because, listen, a woman knows that her attractiveness can influence a man, especially an average man, right? A regular man who probably don't know his worth. But when a man knows his worth and he's focused on himself and he's dealing with a woman, she has no choice but to be humbled, right? Because that man is focused on himself and she's focused on him as well. So she's therefore humbled because she realizes she's not the most important thing in the world anymore. You understand? And, you know, because a lot of men make a woman important because of her looks. But when you're dealing with a man that knows his direction, that knows his worth, that knows his masculine identity, then the woman has to be humbled. She has to submit.
He will literally cut your ass off. Like,
exactly. And this is what I tell you guys. Be confident, be comfortable in who you are, meet a lot of women, and the women that are not following your program, the women that are going against your direction, the women that are giving you friction, the women that are talking out the side of their mouth, being disrespectful, even if they got some sexy ass lips like this bitch do, even if she got all that, just know that there's women out there that got sexy lips too. And if she's not cooperating, if she's not complying, if she's not submitting, if she is not an asset to your life and she's giving problems, she needs to get cut off.
He'll let you slide on a couple of crazy things, but like,
see, and at the stage at the game that I'm at now, I don't let women slide with anything. I don't want any woman thinking that she can just do what she wants with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, women, I've had women, you know what? I ain't even gonna get into it. Holler at me at the Patreon. I could talk about a whole lot more because I've been through a lot of different things with females, but you could hit me up at the Patreon. The link will be in the description and we could get into some deep shit, some shit that I can't really say here on YouTube because I want these videos to get as much traction as possible.
That final one, your ass cut.
Exactly, man. You know, the average guy will let women get away with a lot, actually. You know, you got some guys out here, even a man who knows his worth will still let some women get away with a couple things. But when you're at a certain level of the game and you realize how truly valuable your direction is, you know, your purpose and your identity and the things that you're really trying to accomplish in this life, you realize that if a woman is not compliant, if she's not respectful, if she is not an asset to your life, if she doesn't nurture and enhance the experience of your journey and for your direction and the things that you're trying to accomplish, then you have to cut them off immediately. You got to let them go, guys. You got to let them go. And
that shit is so heartbreaking because it's like when a nigga mess up, you like,
it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because a man lives in black and white. You understand? A man lives in black and white. It's either he's messing with the chick or he's not. You understand? I mean, the average dude, like I said, average dudes are different. You know, the majority of dudes, you know, 70%, 80% of dudes, they'll probably still smash just because a man, you know, the average man is weak. You know, he's weak-minded because he has a tender penis. You understand? His will is weak. You understand? So he'll still, you know, that's why you have so many men today that stick with chicks just for the sex. And then they mess around and get with these chicks and then marry these chicks. And then later on they have sexless marriages, right? Because a woman was controlling them from way back then. but he just didn't really know it. But a man who knows his worth will get rid of a woman that is not being compliant and will only keep compliant women in his life. So the man who knows his worth, he more than likely he will never run into issues where his woman is depriving him of sex or something's crazy or she's going to act like this, or you ain't going to hit this again and all of that. Actually, it's the other way around.
Boy, you will never hit this again.
You see that? Like, oh boy, you'll never hit this again. A man who knows his worth doesn't care. You understand? A man who knows his worth knows that
dick is a gift.
Okay? He knows that. He knows that good sex don't happen unless he has an erection. So her vagina is to be penetrated, but it can't get penetrated unless there is a healthy, a healthy dick around to make it happen. You get what I'm saying? So who's the real prize? You get what I'm saying? So guys, you have to know your worth, man. And to really do that, check out masculineidentitymembership.com. There I have videos that get deep into the game, that get deep into inner game, self-discovery, self-actualization, and self-responsibility and self-accountability for a man. You get what I'm saying? And knowing who you are. And once you know who you are, it's easier to understand how to get what you want in this life. So you'll never let anyone treat you any old way. And when you're dealing with a woman, no matter how good she looks, no matter how sexy her lips are, you will not be fooled into letting her have her way with you and take advantage of you and all that stuff. All right.
But when you mess up.
Yeah. When she messes up. See, you have to look at it this way too. Think about a man that's a leader, as a king, right? A man that's a leader that knows his direction. He has somewhat of a kingdom, right? Because, he's all right. Check this out. He's been building himself up, right? He went from making 5 figures to 6 figures, right? He went from an apartment with his roommates to a high rise or a house or something. He went from driving a Nissan Altima to a BMW. And now he's looking into getting the Maybach, or, he's a man. Is his direction always means advancement and upgrade. You understand? Now, you get a woman that is compliant and submissive and understands your vision. She wants to see you upgrade, because when you upgrade, she upgrades, right? Because when you go from the Nissan Altima to the BMW, when you come in to pick her up for date night, you're pulling up in something better than you was pulling up in when she first met you. And she understands that she directly benefits from your success. So therefore, submission is actually her best bet. You get what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with a woman that don't know that, she is casted out of the kingdom. And when she realizes, oh man, I messed up, I don't have access to the kingdom anymore. So that means when he goes from the BMW to the Porsche, I'm not going to be there. And he's not going to be picking me up. He's going to be picking up somebody else. Look at her face.
And you really got to accept the fact that you messed up and that you will never hit that again. That is very humbling, okay?
Mm-hmm. It's very humbling. All right, guys. So you see, the important part is to understand your worth as a man. Understand that masculine attention comes at a premium, right? A man who knows who he is and a man who is always focused on his direction is constantly upgrading. And if a woman is smart, and if she's attracted and interested in this man, she knows that it is her job to nurture and enhance his experience and to help him get to his next level efficiently. You understand? Because his next level is her next level. His next level is her next level. Okay? Because if you're the leader of the relationship, then you're leading everything, right? You're picking her up. You're setting things up. You're doing this, you're doing that. You're setting up vacations, you're setting up trips, and you're setting up you're telling her what to wear. You probably buying her clothes from time to time. Helping her to get things done, right? Not because you're just a simp, tricking off on a woman, but you're the leader of the relationship, right? You're the leader of the relationship. So there's certain things that you're going to facilitate. A man who knows his worth is only going to facilitate these things for a woman who knows her position, for a woman who knows her place, for a woman who knows that it is in her best interest to be submissive, supportive, and enhancing to this man's life. And if she's not those things, she will get cut off. All right. So shout out to this chick, that she actually recognizes something like this and can put this on, put this video out. All right. It's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.